long time coming, right? This is X-Transbots Ollie, which is their homage to a Wheelie, and it's supposed to be a masterpiece scale. I'm not going to do final thoughts now. I'm going to talk about first impressions. I was like, wow, this is hollow and light, and there's just no weight to this thing whatsoever. It just, I mean, it feels like it could, if I wasn't ready with my hand out, like it could just float away. But it doesn't. So yeah, that's the car mode. Comes with 2 accessories. The pistol here and his signature slingshot, which has a nice like turquoise metallic paint. Not unlike the turquoise metallic paint that's on TFC's Groove. It's a really nice color. But yeah. And then there's this. And this is how he comes in the box. So this is how we'll be transforming him, but it's a light plastic. It's a relatively soft plastic. There are some harder parts like in the arms and legs. The panels are a little soft and thin and light. Not optimal. Do you know what I mean? It's and I'll tell you, I've just in messing with the car mode, you'll notice that parts of it start to come untabbed, which is also interesting. This wheel barely moves. That wheel barely moves. This wheel moves pretty good, and this wheel moves pretty good. So, you know, half right. I'm a cup half full kind of guy. Got a little bit of paint there. So there actually where they did decide to paint, they did put a fair amount of love into it. It's but there is like large orange blocks, you know. But whatever, it is Wheelie. Maybe some repros will come out and fix stuff like that. And it's just like, I mean, it's so hollow in there. But whatever. Yeah, let's get him transformed. So I'm hoping this thing can survive another transformation, but you want to break it in the middle and pull out. And that should start freeing up a lot of it. Get these out of the way. It's kind of just manipulating these. Tuck that around. Bring the foot down. And that should tuck back in there. Like so. Like so. That's for you, Robert. Alright. And you kind of gotta just clean this up. The problem, well, we'll talk about that, I guess, when we get to articulation. Okay, so you want these little indentations forward, I think. Alright, this is where things get a little hairy. You got to kind of get the arms up and get this opened up there. And this whole assembly comes up. Get these arms out of the way. Open this up as far as you can, which it's 1, 2, 3 hinges, so you can get some good distance. This is a really soft plastic, and I really don't want to break this thing. Goodness gracious. One thing you can do if you need more room, like apparently I do, is fold this piece in. Mine doesn't quite work right, but we'll talk about that in a second. Alright. Now that one goes. This one does not. Look at my piece. It's like alright. So you see the problem here? This piece here doesn't, the tolerance isn't right for it to fit in there, right? So very carefully, now you can sand it down and all that. I'm just trying to get this review done. So very carefully I'm manipulating, I'm trying to rather, both sides of the plastic in order to get the clearance. Then these two pieces here slide in. You kind of got to take the tension off. Tire fell off. You got to take the tension off, push it in. Tension off, push it in. Get the arms up. Back. Pelvis down. I didn't screw that one all the way in. That one's partially my fault. You gotta get this hold on. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let me also see if I can't. Alright, head up, and then this piece here comes around, and then you just gotta put it in the right place. And if you do, the tire should lock in like that one just did. Let me see if I can't. That one's going to be a little bit more difficult. That's just going to... Well, I'll fix that later. You can break this up. Open that. Same on that side. And there's your Ollie, kind of, if you can. So I went and had a drink. Now I kind of have the patience to get back to this guy. I think I stripped the tire. When I was talking about the tires rolling, I may have stripped it then, but I'm pretty sure I stripped it, so I'll have to glue it now. Okay, let's talk about articulation. Head's on a ball hinge, so you get up, down, and around. The mold is already degrading because I don't get full detail in the lips, and there's plastic chipping around the eyes and stuff like that. You don't get a whole lot side to side, but you get good turn and up and down. Shoulders are on a swivel with a ball peg. And people have been complaining about the shoulder articulation. I'm actually okay with its range of motion on the shoulder. Bicep swivel, elbow that gets you hardly anything. Wrist swivel, hinged fingers. It's like, why go through the step of hinged fingers? And you have so many other bigger problems. Yeah, same on the other side. Waist is on a swivel. Ball jointed hips. My ball joints are actually okay, but the piece that attaches to the ball joint that swivels for the upper thigh, I'm sorry, here, upper thigh swivel, and then there's a lower thigh swivel, but the upper thigh swivel is loose. You hear that? A jingle jangle. A knee that doesn't bend unless you get this piece out of the way, and then you can get a full bend. And I'm actually okay with that. That doesn't bother me. I've seen people complain about that too. And then, oh my, and then an ankle, a little bit of an ankle rocker and a toe hinge, and a tilt. So you got decent articulation. It's just, I tell you what. Oh my god. Ugh! Let me stand him back up and we'll do some size comparisons. So there he is next to some various movie representations. You know, it's not a hateful scale. It's not a hateful size, if I'm speaking positively about this unit. So there he is next to the previous third-party wheelie, which I have a review of if you guys want to check that out. And definitely looks better, definitely better designed, but not better executed. This guy is a better overall toy. And then, you know, for good measure. I can't believe I own 3 wheelies. I can't believe I've spent money on 3 wheelies, and none of them are really worth an expletive. So, final thoughts. Let's get down to business. To be quite honest and to put it bluntly, I want to change what the term Ollie means. I don't know if I need to start a petition or something, but I want to change what the term Ollie means. So, whoa, dude! Don't you see I'm in here taking an Ollie? Jeez, nervous some people. The truth is, it's just problematic. I have stress marks. Stuff doesn't move easily like it's supposed to. There's limited articulation. It's softer plastics. The tire got stripped. There's clearance issues. It's a mess. I got a good deal on it, and I still feel like I overpaid. It's a nightmare. Terrible. It's a great design. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's an awesome design. Like, if somebody that had a little bit better engineering ability and materials were to do this, it would be fantastic. I want to give a shout out to Justin. You know who you are, and also Eagle Eye TF fan. They both offered me an Ollie to take a look at. They would mail it to me and I would take a look at it and get it back, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have probably broken it. I was flattered, but something told me, my spider sense told me, like, do not take these guys up on this offer because there's something off about this toy, and I was right. My intuition paid off. But thank you guys for the offer. It is appreciated. That's pretty awesome. But it's loose where it shouldn't be. It's tight where it shouldn't be. It's just not good. It's not good. Do not buy this under any circumstance. Don't. If you already have it, exercise it. Get a priest. Try to have a priest come over and get this evil spirit out of your house. What I can say positive about it is that the design of it, you know, the way it looks, the actual mold, in a perfect world, if it was well executed, is awesome. Like, it's a good looking wheelie. So on a shelf, he's okay. But the moment he touches your hand, not so much. You'll be like the opposite of King Midas. And instead of feeling like everything you touch turns to gold, you'll feel like everything you touch turns to, well, Ollie. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.